Fed is done hiking rates. This is a point. Fed is done hiking rates, and how this is connected to Bitcoin I will explain you in a second. So it's always possible when the unemployment rate rise off its cycle bottom, and as we know, the report came this week, 30.8% unexpectedly rose the unemployment rate. And so according to this article, which this guy writing, unemployment kicked up to a 3-year high of 3.8%. The Fed goals to loosen the labor market is taking shape. So what happened historically, if we are watching, you see here the red line is the unemployment rate. The blue line is the federal funds target rate. And you see historically what happened always when we saw the unemployment rate rose, we saw the Fed stopped hiking or even stopped to cut the rates. You see it always historically when we saw the unemployment rate hiked or spiked, we saw the Fed stopped raising the rates. Also here you see it in 2000 start of the 2000s, you see unemployment rate start to rose. We see Fed stopped or even cut the rates, and the same happened 2005. Again, you see it here, and here this is what we are expecting right now will happen also, will happen this year. Also, if we are watching the Fed meeting is 70 days, and as you know it, if you're watching this channel, the probability is also 94% that they will not increase the rates, so it come to an end. And what happened historically to Bitcoin, this getting right now very interesting, because we're watching right now the S&P 500, because S&P 500 is the leading indicator for Bitcoin. For S&P 500 pump, Bitcoin pump, S&P 500 dump, Bitcoin dumping. So we see a 6-month return. Always when the end of the cycle, so after Fed pauses the rates, what happened? We saw always 9% up, 22%, 19%. Only in 1 year in the 2000s, 6.4% 6-month return, but all of them 11, 19. So all other ones have been very positive. So we see that the S&P 500 goes boom after Fed pauses. But what is right now even more interesting for our day traders, it's what happened in the moment when they announced it. And in the moment when they announced it, historically, we saw here when on the 3rd February they announced it, they closed, S&P 500 closed 0.6 up, 0.4 up, 1 year in 2006 down 0.3, but the rest 0.2 up, 0.1 up. This is not much historically, not only historically, but this is overall not much. And why is this? So I also don't expect, if the S&P 500, the Fed, as soon as the Fed in 18 days will announce that they will not increase anymore the interest rates, I don't expect that the S&P 500 will go to the upside as we saw it historically. So does also Bitcoin. So I don't expect that Bitcoin, only because the Fed will not increase the interest rates anymore with the 94% probability, I don't expect that because of this Bitcoin will spike up. And why? Because it's already priced in. So the market participants, they know that the probability is 94% that they will not increase the interest rate. So what is right now very interesting is that what will happen with Bitcoin in the next week, because this is the most important thing. We have to hold the monthly 100 moving average, because what we are doing right now, we are forming a bear flag, and the bear flag, the price target of this bear flag is, you measure from the top to the downside, and the price target of this bear flag is around 23,800, and we don't have much support. So I expecting here the big support, here's a huge volume zone, is coming at 23,360. In case we are breaking the 100 moving average down, I expecting, to be honest, that we will go down to close the CME gap, which we closed also before. You see, we had the CME gap here before open. I told you we will see pump, and we saw this pump perfectly happen to close the CME gap. So in case we cannot hold the 100 moving average, I expecting we could see Bitcoin dumping to 21K. However, as I told you, not everything is lost right now, especially because the DXY hitting right now huge resistance zone, this red resistance zone. In case we're getting rejected, we see Bitcoin pumping, and the S&P 500 is trying to break a massive resistance zone, this purple line. In case we are breaking to the upside, we will see also Bitcoin pumping. So this is what is much more important, because everyone knows already that the probability is 94% that it will anyways not increase anymore. And historically and on the big picture, it means we could say the bull market begins. However, watching the Bitcoin price is very important that you understand the big picture means obviously that we should see, historically, we should see some one-time dump happen this year or start of the next year. It happened always here with the Black Swan event in 2020 after relief rally dump, but we don't know if the relief rally is over. We will know if the relief rally is over when we're breaking 25K, the monthly 100 moving average. You see here also pump, dump, pump, dump. So we didn't have the dump yet. The big support line is at 18,000, so we could go as low as 18,000 easily. However, let us watch if we're holding the monthly 100 moving average. I'm still in my Aave long position because in my opinion, even if we are breaking to 18K, Aave will not go lower as the maximum what Aave could go is at $20 to $24. This was our previous low in 2020, 2021. So I don't expect that will go lower, and my stop loss is at 24K. So in my opinion, right now is an amazing long opportunity. For Aave, it's 3.09 risk reward, because if you set your stop loss at 24, the price target is $160. Why is $160? Because you measure from the top to the downside, the symmetrical triangle, and the price target is at $160. So this would be a long opportunity of approximately, I measure it for you right now, it would be, the risk reward is even better right now. This would be approximately 176% long opportunity. In my opinion, this is amazing, but you have to be patient. It's even 3.5 risk reward if you would enter right now, but you have to probably to wait even to end of October until we see breakout out of the symmetrical triangle to the upside, which is much more probable. You can jump also into a long position with $1,000 free Bybit money, which you can claim with the link down below. It's a bonus because I'm working with Bybit together. It's a win-win situation for you and for me. If you want, you can claim it. Link is down below, or you can use it also for a short opportunity if you want to short Bitcoin, for example, when we're breaking 100 moving average. But thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you and see you later.